Hello everyone, I'm back with a brand new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Hulk Hogan Wrestlemania 41 Elite figure. I got this figure a couple of months ago. Pretty nice haul from Walmart with some of the other, with the Bret Hart figure in this series, and I think I got the Ken Shamrock figure that day too, if I'm correct. But again, as I've told you, if you've watched my videos over the last couple of months, you know I have a lot of Hogan figures to get through. I think after this there may be, maybe there's 3 or 4 more. I think 3 more Hogan figures that are still need to unbox. So I'm going to take a look at this baby, and as the back of this box, you see of course, see the figure, Hulk Hogan donned in his feather, well, real life, boa, the bandana, shades, and on the back of this, you see the description. So this was actually from Wrestlemania 30. This was during the iconic opening segment they did on that show involving him, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock. One of the few times, one of the few times that we've had those 3 men in the same ring, 3 of the biggest stars in WWE/wrestling history. And it was a pretty cool segment. Actually, I watched it I've watched it within the last week. I was just I was just on YouTube, and that was they opened up WrestleMania 30, which was the WrestleMania in New Orleans that Daniel Bryan won the world title. And it was really funny because one of the funniest things about that segment is that Hulk Hogan he called the arena, when talking to the crowd, he called it the Silver Dome instead of the Superdome, and he actually corrected himself mid-promo. He must have got some notification, maybe from some of the earpiece or something. So I just thought that was kind of a really kind of funny, cheesy, cute moment in of Hogan's career. And then Austin came out, and then Rock came out, and just a good opening segment to set the tone for what was a pretty noteworthy WrestleMania. If you remember, that was a WrestleMania where, in addition to the biggest thing from that WrestleMania was probably the Undertaker's streak ending to Brock Lesnar, but also Bryan beat Triple H in the opening match. I believe that was the opener, and then went on later in the evening to beat Batista and Orton in a 3-way to win the title in one of the best WrestleMania matches and endings ever. So just a really strong show. And but enough for that. Let's get into this figure. And as you can see, this is a Build-A-Figure. It's building the parts that are in each figure in this series. Builds the Howard Finkel figure from WrestleMania 6. And we see in this series, we have Bianca Belair, Bret Hart, and Seth Rollins. Let's get into this. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm enjoying this day off from work. The great thing about my job is that if we work, a Saturday, like the full-time staff, whenever we work a Saturday, we have to take that time off the following week. So always good just to kind of just get a day of be around the house, catch up on some things. I like this. I usually disregard these, but I like this bright backdrop for got my handy scissors so we can get through those little elastic strips that irritate me to no end when opening these figures. Matter of fact, we may not even, let's see how far we can get it out. We don't even need it that much. Other arm. Got it. Oh, the legs. Jesus. I didn't realize that. Something came out. One of the Finkel pieces came out the arm. I usually don't have them on the legs, too. This is a little extra, but we're going to make it through this. Let's just do it live. Do it live, as they say. And there's another, what the heck? Around the boa? There were 5 strips. I've never seen one with 5 before. My goodness. That was tedious. My gosh. And I want to say this is a re-release. It's not a greatest hits, but they had a figure like this in an earlier Elite series because I've seen it. This exact same attire, which probably would have came out around 2014 or 15, the figure. But so there's the pieces to the Howard Finkel and Hulk Hogan, just vintage. I would say vintage, you know, post-wrestling Hulk Hogan. I guess I would say elder statesman Hulk Hogan with the boa, the vintage Hulk Rule shirt. They got the bandana, which I'm pretty sure the bandana may be removable. I think they usually are. Or maybe not. No, it's not. Which is not a bad twist anyway. I actually like that kind of. The glasses are removable. I am pretty sure. Yes, they are. But we're going to keep those on. And then I really like the boa. It's a plastic. It's not, you know, soft goods. I like the kind of old school plastic accessories and plastic accessories, plastic shirts for the figures. The shirt is cloth, which that's no problem. And on the back you have the Hogan mantra. You know, train, eat your vitamins, say your prayers, believe in yourself, brother. And again, then black pants. And, you know, he's already in the vintage, you know, pose with his hand to his ear about to do that. So, really solid figure. And again, you know, like I said, they've just released so many Hogan figures over the last, you know, 2 years. And I'm just glad I've got so many of them. Probably won't be getting many more because I think I have all the Hogan figures I need in terms of the different styles and attires, things like that. But just again, a solid shirt from this era of Hogan, a solid figure from this era of Hogan's career. And I think that is pretty much it. It is a little, I'm looking at the phone, it's a little darker than normal. It's a lot of shade out here. The sun isn't really out extremely, which I'm actually am thankful for, but hopefully it still makes for, hopefully the video quality is still pretty good. You know, it's a little darker than the norm. But that is it. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you all, everyone, for commenting, liking, subscribing. I definitely appreciate you. I appreciate the dialogue with you all. Just thank you, especially just for all the nice comments. You know, you people really enjoy these reviews, and I try to just go a little in depth on it, try to get a little more than just the surface. And thank you for everything. I hope you have a great, fantastic rest of the day. I certainly will. I think I'm about to maybe go and get some, I need to run an errand and then getting some nice fried chicken soon, and just watching one of my favorite animes. Eating that fried chicken sounds like a pretty good way to spend the afternoon. So again, hope you're having to just enjoy yourself. Have a great day. Be blessed. And I will talk to you again after a while. Peace.